to design and decorate interior.
Okay. Give it 1 second. Wow. That's loud. That is louder than I expected. Let me see how loud this is. Okay, anyway. Gonna go ahead and turn this up. Now today we're not doing traditional stream stuff. I just wanted to get a quick stream out today just to check out the Direct, or the Nintendo Direct here, and test out my couple of updates that I made to my music player. I needed to make sure of a couple things, but I think out of all the testing, it is finally not giving me trouble with any kind of like memory or CPU usage, so that's been the biggest thing that I've been working on during this little short break that I've taken. But yeah, we're going to be checking out the Nintendo Direct here. I'm probably not going to stay for the whole thing, depending on how long it is. I mean, for the Direct, for sure, but for the Treehouse, I might only stay for a little bit of that, just to check it out and see what's going on and all that. And as you'll hear, have all the music playing in the background. I have improved it a lot because I had to. My CPU usage was going like... Eventually it started like 1 or 2% and then went up to like 30% after the 20-hour stream, so like I had to do something about that. But now it's stable. It's staying under 5% or even like a 1%. So like it's staying like that for that length of time. So now that I've gotten that stable, now that I've stabilized the memory, which was giving me trouble, it just kept accumulating. Now I have everything stable, and I even made it better on top of that. So, you know, not to say that there's nothing else that could be done to make it better even more so now, but it's pretty much within the higher bracket of what you can get for what I'm doing with it. And I think it has been doing really, really well. I mean, way better than what I had before. So I hope you'll be able to notice that. And I hope you'll be able to notice that I picked out some specific music for this, for us to listen to and check out. So yeah, I hope that this is going to be... interesting. I'm going to do a little bit of looking around and seeing what's going on here with the Nintendo Direct on my side of things while we wait for it. We have about 8 more minutes-ish, maybe a little bit more. So I'm just going to check and see what's going on with the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, I don't see much. So I don't really know what to anticipate as much, other than that there's going to be some big reveals potentially, or something going on. So we'll see. It felt like it was just so out there, like I didn't know what was going to happen at all. Like usually I know like well in advance, like a week or two, but I just don't know. Like this has probably been one of the first times where I just had zero, zilch, nothing. But I'm checking things out, so... It's interesting. So the direct is going to be 50 minutes, and then the treehouse is going to be 95. Okay. All right, we're getting started, huh? Jeez, stupid water bottle. Hey, this water bottle. Anyway, let's just get this thing going. And my hands are all wet now. Dang it. Time to react a little bit.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I will be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Please, take a look at this.
Hello. Beep. My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Okay.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Like I said, I have zero idea what we're going to expect today,
Pretty simple.
but if I was to just kind of speak on what we've had in the history of things,
Not always the same rhythm.
I'd probably say
Listen carefully to the
at this point in the year, we kind of need to hear a little bit more of some of the stuff that, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there really isn't anything that comes like to the top of my mind, and maybe I'm forgetting or something. But I feel like this direct after this,
over 80
that there's going to be at least one or two things that are going to be like,
as you play through.
I don't know, like things that just pop out
For example,
and that I'm going to remember kind of throughout the year.
Peace rests on your
I feel like that's what this direct's going to be. It's going to be something that's going to showcase a couple of things
go forward
that are going to kind of keep us focused on what's going to be to come.
of rhythm to beat Mario
And that's one of the biggest reasons that I even streamed today. Not because, you know, there's a direct, but because I felt like this was going to actually be a big enough one that I should at least do like a quick stream. Like, I'm not going to be able to stay for the entire thing, probably, at least for the treehouse portion.
a chord against the foes you face.
I have some stuff that I got to catch today, but
The skill,
uh,
the victory.
I can do like this initial part. Plus, it gives me a little bit of testing out with my new and improved music version, which is basically the one that doesn't eventually like
While playing so
mess my computer up or something. So that has been a big improvement. Man, my CPU is gonna thank me after this. I'm gonna be quite honest with you.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch. You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
Headlines, huh?
Master the way of the sword.
Let me see how well this is doing. I don't even have it up on my side of things.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the
I've
Sword
been assuming it's been doing well, but
slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2. Edo era Kyoto has been over.
it looks like it's doing fine.
Known as Genma,
I hope it's doing well for all of you.
Sashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect.
Okay.
And the powerful counterattack Isen.
I can't remember what the other thing I wanted to do was. Oh, my memory's not doing so well right this moment. Probably because I'm doing more than one thing.
Are also at your disposal to
Uh.
battle.
Oh, yeah.
You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Some of you might not know this trick, but you can actually speed up to get to the current one if you're behind a little bit.
Dark Arisen is heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
And there we go.
Are the Arisen,
We're caught up.
burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2,
Also, I had to fix my
new land
my headset or earbuds.
then
I've had so many errors and glitches and stuff.
four skills.
Just getting the stream going.
At the ready, take down powerful
I had to change a lot of things too once I got this app running. It
from a fight
didn't want to play audio correctly. I've learned so much about how audio works and how it just does. I've learned so much about how audio works on PCs that I've learned to the point where it doesn't actually work. I learned that it doesn't work is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's how much I've learned about audio. It doesn't actually work. You think it does, but it actually doesn't.
victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Nativa. Now, join Eve on her mission to save humanity and reclaim the planet. Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike. Defeat enemies to acquire new skills. Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the two-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy. There are many interstellar areas to explore. Melt ice to make a path. Activate devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the stars. Two players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms. Dive into 4 new musical stages and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Foot using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure.
Well,
Set off through a peaceful world, brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of things to do.
kind of feel like I'm just sitting here. I don't know what to say. I mean,
Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not
Oh, that's funny.
to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset.
Geez, the environment contrast though, right?
Or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all,
That's always a good feature in games.
quality time together
Cross-platform.
is the best part of a
I'm all for it.
big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat crew.
Now, what do we got going on here? I'm not disconnected, am I?
Recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet. Sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
Oh.
Switch systems October 23rd.
Wonder why I didn't connect the two pieces. Oh, hey, Pokeopia. I didn't expect that to be here. Although I should have. So it looks like we're getting some both from games that have already come out? Or is this something new with it? Oh,
Keep
you see.
exploring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using the new Moon
That
Live, you can
sounds like a pretty big update to me.
living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026. And there's more! The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
Oh, we're getting more there at the end. Huh.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the Heroic Games, the winner of which is granted one wish. Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate. story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
We look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation.
I can't tell. Did we move to another game, or is this the same?
To upheave the world.
I think it's the same. That was a pretty big jump.
Be gone from us. The darkest.
Yeah, that's the same one. Okay, for a second there, I was a little confused, but
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition of the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection that launches the same day. Please look forward to it. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles. The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After
two.
breaking a forbidden seal,
I don't remember if I remember a first one.
uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse.
You know, I partially remember
to get back home.
something about this game, but I just
You can also
must not remembered much.
float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today. From the creators of Vampire Survivors, the latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can compete online for the top spot in this.
8 people, wow.
At the start of the match,
Jeez.
players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own
Looks-
to earn points.
That looks like,
You earn 100
what do you call it?
rule to your run, including
The amount of visuals and stuff you have going on at once, especially with 8 people.
head-to-head
Oh,
battle between
that's probably like a lot of stuff.
who will be the final survivor. More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours all in its path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks.
You know, to be honest, it's kind of surprising to see some of the
On your journey
some of the games that are now on the Switch and whatnot, just because, you know, it being
to fall.
so focused with handheld and then I mean, yes, it's console and stuff, but it's just the graphics and stuff. I don't know. I just think it's pretty impressive how far it's come over time.
Story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate.
Now I get now I understand that game.
Which includes
I don't think I understood that until just now.
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2. Play as Nero, Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era, deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke?
We still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show what we farmers have spirit. You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
That's weird.
世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだ。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思います。
Very big environments, I'll say that.
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
Oh, it broke the rock. Oh.
真実見つけてみない？信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。田舎貴族の限界を。
No, visually though, this is honestly one of the bigger visual ones I've seen here. I don't know what it is, but I feel like they have a lot of elements. Seems like environments are able to kind of interact with a lot of the battle system and then big environments. So I mean, I don't know. Unless it was just rendered, to be fair. But if it wasn't, then that's it's pretty interesting. Also, this almost looks like it's the like an inverted sphere, kind of like you're inside of a sphere rather than on the outside, which is kind of weird. I don't think I've ever seen a game that does that. I mean, technically in Minecraft you have like texture packs and stuff that make it look like that, but you know, I don't think I've ever seen like a dedicated game have that effect with the environment.
Marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates. Next, please take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports.
Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing. Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis. Aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery. Enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast.
They've added a lot of different sports to it for sure.
Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane. Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or Mii character. Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger. 3, 2, 1. You'll need this to claim victory.
Great thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves, just like this. Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away. Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we both thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. Nope. Wait, wait, wait. Whew. I was worried for a second there. Okay, the thumb started to sparkle. And the nail got bigger. Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic and uncover uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th. Get on board for these games. Customize your own avatar and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Party Land. Join the party with over 40 character-themed minigames and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew.
Well done, Fox!
A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals.
Oh, that's a cool art style. It's like 3D but pixelated.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance. This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd. A weird, whimsical world is waiting. Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration.
Sounds like a Pokemon name.
Giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common nothing, other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all their work. Time to join the resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure! Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes, with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
About time you got here.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here's some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. All right, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height, and even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the Mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th. And in the smart device app Nintendo Today, See the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
Pikmin, right? Oh no. Maybe not. Oh.
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny.
Humans?
Change the world in
What?
Metaphor. ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, November 12th. Create, explore, survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
That's a lot of games in a short period of time. Oh. Alright. Definitely a lot of things being shown off in quick, well, succession, right?
The battle of light and darkness approaches. Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October.
Interesting. So basically you go from a cloud version to, I'm assuming this is physical? That's an interesting way of doing it. I wonder if that means anything about any of the other games. Anyway.
On Nintendo eShop.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
How was that? Next is our last announcement. Please take a look.
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of
Interesting.
divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Oh, so they are doing it. I didn't think they would, but...
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2.
Ocarina of Time.
Will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them.
Yeah, no, that's definitely, you know, if I had to say for a Zelda game, I don't know if it would be the second or my first favorite of them, but it's definitely a really good game, so I'm excited to see what they would do with it. Okay.
Thank you, Koizumi San. Hi everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting.
Alright, so like I said,
If you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders
I'm probably not going to
this July at San Diego Comic
to be able to watch all of this
because at the end of the day,
stuff here. Let me see.
pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching.
Where is this?
Sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
All right. So I'm just going to do a quick rundown of what's happened, what we have, and probably not be too much more. What is this? That's the wrong one.
It is a cinematic shooter. We're gonna focus on the single player game.
It's probably going to be until after it's done that I can see all of that, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to look through here.
Yeah, we're going to start right out here in this new cinema scene.
Okay.
The Star Fox Bridge, Bridge of the Great Fox, which is the base for the Star Fox team. The team is just coming out of their VR training session, which is part of the tutorial. And here's we get a little introduction to some of the characters. Falco is their ace pilot, Slippy's the engineer, scientist expert.
It's definitely been a lot revealed. Like I said, this was a big one. This was a big one. Anyway,
during their training session is they're getting a call from General Pepper, who's the head of the Corneria Defense Force, and he wants to hire this mercenary team to help them.
get rid of that. I guess what I could say here is that there really isn't anything else I say in regards to this, other than we're going to see some gameplay and stuff. Thanks. Anyways, like I was saying, I don't really have a lot of time for the treehouse portion of this, but I wanted to catch the direct, do a quick thing, test out my music and stuff to see how that went. And I want to thank you for those of you who have stopped by. I'm going to keep it running for maybe like a couple more minutes just so I can look around some stuff. And just kind of let this go while I do some stuff that you can watch for a little bit more. But like I said, this is the treehouse portion. We already got through the direct portion, so this is just going to be some of the gameplay stuff. And maybe before I go, I'll send a thing to... I think there's a Twitch one going here, so I'll send a thing to it when I stop, so that you can go to that afterwards.
The backgrounds in these different scenes are also
But
I think will reward keen observation.
honestly, I think we've been doing pretty good. So,
but yeah, General Pepper here is pretty desperate. He's hiring the Star Fox team to help out on Corneria, which is under attack by Vandross, who is rampaged through the system, and the Star Fox team has to liberate. Here the R-Wing fighters are going to launch out of the Great Fox area, where we'll again see some more details that bring the characters.
oh, if I only knew how to pronounce the... No, I'll be honest with you. When it comes to, they just revealed the Legend of Zelda game, and I'm gonna be honest with you. That's one of my two favorite Zelda games. For some reason, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, even after I hear it. So I'm not gonna even attempt it. But is it a remaster or a remake? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Kind of curious which one it is. It says it's a remake. Remake that. That's actually better because it means it's not exactly the same game. All right, that's good to know. Now, let's see.
Especially as you keep playing through the stages too, like you'll see that where it's.
Let me check on some stuff on my end. I might not want that open while I'm doing this though, so I probably won't do that. But this has been pretty good. I'm gonna get stuff prepped for you so that it'll be an easy move, and I do it. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be the Alright, let me leave this here.
Yeah, that was to get that robot so we didn't knock down the pylon there with the wing, the laser power up.
This is, like you mentioned, it's worth keeping your teammates around because they will provide helpful information. Peppy is very good at giving you a heads up of the environment, what's coming, whether braking would be a good idea, accelerating.
Yeah, there's enemies coming up behind you. These guys up, Fox. And here we go. Falco lining up enemies for you. Falco's didn't do his system check, and so he got a little bit of trouble there. But I'd be able to.
I'm gonna update this. I need to. If I haven't. Apologies if I haven't updated stuff correctly. I should have it better for you. Let me see. Where do I even set things?
We didn't want to go through the arches anyway because we wanted to see this other boss, but you can have a lot of fun with that mode. And the way that different variety of ways to play it.
I kind of wish this stuff was less spread out and a little more easy to find. But let's see. Here we go. No, that's not what I'm looking for. There we go.
That transition is very seamless, as you noticed. You can switch between them.
Yeah, and here we've transitioned into all-range mode, which is a little bit bigger battlefield here. There are borders. If you hit the border, it'll turn you around automatically. But it allows us to fly all the way around this guy and see him from different angles and shoot him from different angles, which is kind of fun because he's got a lot of different parts on him.
Where is it?
You can shoot his guns, you can shoot his legs. You can just basically have fun with him, but we're not going to do that.
That actually gave you an advantage because now it's just a sitting target.
Well, I've fought him a few times, so he was not as bad as I thought he was. I meant to have a little more fun with him, but you know, we also moving through and showing some other parts of the game. So, yeah, you can experiment with that and have
and
bosses and find different ways to fight them.
Dan likes to play with his food.
after each mission, depending on what you do, sorry,
Just trying to do stuff while I remember. Because it always passes me. And I forget. Come on. It's like it works 1 minute and doesn't the next. I hate it. Okay, here we go. And
Falco cares. He wants to be successful in the mission. Let's get in there. Not action. He wants to box.
I should have added it. I guess I didn't.
Yeah, Slippy's still looking at the schematic of the ground down screen here. He thought that was pretty neat.
And now we have found mysterious in the asteroid.
Yeah, Slippy is very, very into the tech and the engineers. He's constantly checking through everything. So it's really fun just seeing these cutscenes and seeing how their personalities shine through every action that they do. So as Dan mentioned, we have opened up the path to Medio, but because we want to really show co-op, I'm going to back out, resume this campaign, and then select co-op local. So you'll see here that the Joy-Con 2 controllers get split between the players. So one player becomes the pilot, the other player plays as the gunner. So we're going to go ahead here and set up the controllers. I will be enlisting the role of pilot, and I will ask Gallon to be my gunner.
It's an honor.
We got this. Alright, so we're going to start this mission. And as you're loading the screen, you see at the bottom right, there's a little R-wing that you can actually control. I'm going to do little barrel rolls.
And all these fun little
Yeah,
just add to the experience.
Thanks, Dan. Why foreshadowing something?
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's ever heard that before.
What did you do?
Okay, I have updated things. I apologize. I did not have that like I thought I did. So that is my mistake.
I cannot. So Dan really likes playing the classic controls where everything is inverted. I do not. I refuse. I think it's hard. I don't like it. So anyway, I got choices, which I appreciate. But you'll see here the details of the controls for each player here. So I can focus on boosting, braking, somersaulting, turn, and then Gab will be focused on shooting, throwing bombs, but also answering any calls that come in.
Before we move on, we talked about expert mode. How you unlock that is by getting all the medals across Lilas is done. And to do that, you need to keep all of your team members alive, as well as reach a certain hit threshold.
There we go.
So for this one, for me,
Okay, everything has been sorted through. Like it there again. My apologies. I had to update some stuff with the rules. Had to get everything straight. But I'm happy to say that everything has finally been updated in that regard. Happy to have our music app, little music companion app for the streams. And just so you know, this is only a music profile. It's not the only music it plays. We'll have plenty more stuff to do later on, but I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to and am excited for the stream on Thursdays, so we'll look forward to that. But I have some stuff that I need to tend to, so I want to make sure that I am prepared and ready for that. And thanking you and again for being here today during the stream. Now, if you want to check out the rest of the Nintendo Treehouse portion of the Nintendo Direct, here is the link for you. Check it out. So if you're interested, There you go. That will take you directly over to the Twitch. For Nintendo, you can watch the rest of the Direct's Treehouse portion over there. I'm going to be ending stream on my end of things, so I hope you have enjoyed. But I will see you in the next one on Thursday. So please do join me if you are interested in Penumbra. You can see when the stream ends, the event schedule right up there. Or you can check from my pinned message, which has my schedule on there, so you can check it out from there. I'm pretty sure I updated it. I will feel bad if I didn't. No, I have not. Okay, I will update that. Give me a moment. I have not signed back into there and updated things. I've been a little behind, so I'm gonna do that. I don't know why I didn't update that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Edit. Oh boy, why did I forget to update that? Let me just do that on this stream here. Let me do that. Oh, what is my event? Like I said, I've been so behind. And that's not an excuse, it's just what's happened, pretty much. But I did say it was a break time for me. So, I mean, to be fair, but still no excuse for that. Thanks, computer. I really needed that. Okay.
Checkpoints. So we didn't talk about this, I don't think, but if you collect those checkpoints, say that you know, unfortunately, lose all your health, you're able to kind of go back to that point in the level rather than starting from the very beginning.
However, you can skip some and start at the very beginning of the level.
Yeah, if you want that challenge, sure, Rob.
Rob wants the challenge. I want the challenge, yeah. Here's the mysterious energy that Slippy was talking about.
Yeah, so we're actually going to not collect all of them, just because we want to keep that element of surprise for those at home that want to kind of see what ends up happening when you collect them all, so enjoy that. As we keep the surprise to ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, these rocks are a lie. That's what it is.
They are a chance to rack up some points.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we still need those 200 points.
Really close.
I'm trying so hard. I'm so locked in.
When you're earning the medals is a challenge. That's
yes.
That's the replay value too.
It's very satisfying.
Can't believe I didn't update this. That was my fault for that. But
And if Slippy is down for the count, you won't have that information. It's more of a guessing game.
It's a nice to have.
Yeah. Ooh, I see some missiles in the background. Let's try to... Not my boy!
And the Meteor Crusher here want to avoid shooting its shield.
Oh, yeah.
It'll shoot back at you.
how wasn't I reading that?
Oh no!
That was on purpose for showing.
So again, Peppy is warning you of that too, so give you some tactics.
Yeah, they all
Literally, I had the text there and I was reading it wrong.
different but very helpful.
Ow. Okay.
I don't know what Falco's doing now. He's just kind of flying around. Actually, he
Okay, I have the updated one. Just about out here. Considered today the first official thing of it, but technically it wasn't. And post. Alright. Everything has been updated. And hopefully I'm still Great, I have to sign into the other one again. I hate that. It's gonna force me to do that. I need to be in this one. Here we go. Okay, good. I went ahead and updated the schedule. You can see that there. Went ahead and updated the moderation. At this point, I hope I'm finally on top of things. Anyways, thank you for joining. Check the pen if you want to see my schedule. Hopefully, you'll be here on Thursday when I'm going to do the Penumbra Dark Descent event. I hope you'll be there. So please do. And I'm just going to go ahead and pin this. So go ahead and check out the rest of the treehouse for yourself. If you're interested, you can end your stream here. And hopefully, I'll see you in